Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Strap yourself in because we're about to get started for this wonderful tournament. Let's go. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action. This week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. It's such a fun championship, this one. Love being here for it, and I'm glad you could join us as well. We head down to the first tee now. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. Well, that's a handy shot. TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course, mate, on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
Well, this one might need to get down a little. Not a bad play, that one. And he's down there. You got a read?
Just going to cruise on down to the left-hand side.
An opportunity to make a par here. The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
He's in a tie for 14th place. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yes, par 5 is pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Rich, New Orleans, or should I say Nolans. How good is it here to be on the Bayou? This is a special week. It's a great eating week and a real festival atmosphere.
It is, and it's hosted on a golf course that provides plenty of fireworks as well. What a cool design this is. It's wide open off the tee, but then the greens are minuscule in size, and they have these little runoff areas where it doesn't look like you're going to be in much trouble, but you start missing a couple of greens in a row, and you start getting these head scratching. Well, do I bump it in there? Do I flop it on the green? Do I take it low, high, medium, bump it into the... I mean, you have so many different ways of playing shots around these greens that you can outthink yourself. And I think that's what happens with a lot of these players, is that usually you have one option when you miss a green. Here, you got a whole lot of them. So this golf course grabs your attention, especially around the greens, which makes it quite difficult for a lot of these players.
And a sight we're used to seeing a lot, Xander Schauffele in top spot. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guarantee of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt is looking like it's going to move pretty hard to the right.
That's a nice putt. He'll take that.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
4 feet to the cup. That's disappointing. This one for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the tournament. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the 4th hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Setting up in the first cut here. They caught it really clean out of the rough. This one could work. That one just slides by. And now this, to get into a share of 6th on the leaderboard. All right, Henny, what's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Lining up from around 160 yards.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to this green. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
Nicely done.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
That one's headed left. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion. Will it? Will it?
Just a short putt remaining here. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped. You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
So lightning does strike twice, and that'll promote a good move up the standings. And it's time to recap that play.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot if you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. You're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
Hey, that's golf, isn't it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones. This is his second shot. 4 strokes off the lead. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. Good chance to move to 6 under par here. That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
And after that hole, this player is in second in the standings, just 1 spot shy of Xander Schauffele.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
This for a birdie run.
So close. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. The back 9 begins with a shortish par 4, Rich. A chance to make a birdie out of the gate.
Yes, it is. Drives want to be favored down the left-hand side as there's some nasty bunkers over there on the right. This green is a dippity-do, I would say. It starts off high, low in the middle, and comes up high in the end.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? John, you got a better view than we do. What's his lie like?
Well, they ended up in the deep stuff, but the lie could have been a lot worse.
That one might need to pump the brakes. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Ooh. And this one is for his par. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're threading it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Maybe going for the green, are we? And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
He's got a great chance for eagle here.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now we catch up with Tom Kim from earlier in the round.
Look at this shot here, Luke.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy corner to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
That's just inside the range. 8 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. He's currently tied for 3rd. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Johnny Mac, what's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
Okay, time to return to the action. Second shot here on the 13th hole.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Yeah, well played. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough. That was a gallant attempt. He has this putt to save his par. And down it goes. Currently 8 under overall. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into a high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Playing from around 190 yards out. Just 1 stroke back in this tournament.
Going for less club here.
The excitement. It's starting. You can hear it.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This one is from at least 30 feet out.
And from long range here.
Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy 2-putt. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Rich, just 3 holes to go here at TPC Louisiana, and what a finish it is. A great short 4 at 16.
Luke, this is something special here. You can go for it if you want, but you better be mindful of that water up and around the green. Just lay it up out to the left, and you shouldn't have anything more than a pitching wedge to this minuscule green.
That's tiny. Attaboy, good shot. Lining up the birdie putt here. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Looking ahead, and this player is currently tied for first in the field alongside Xander Schauffele.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That ball looked a little thirsty. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
A bogey putter waits. Henny's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Yeah, that's a good line, that one.
Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
And that's all she wrote. And now we go back to the 5th hole where this happened just a moment ago.
This was her third.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The 18th hole is a par 5. Oh my, that was launched.
Come on, be friendly. Listen up, ball. Steady.
That one just stays on the fairway. We'll take that.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
High pressure moment here. This for a share of the lead. And finishing off the day with an eagle. It's a fantastic way to end a day's work. And he ends up in 4th place as he finishes up his day.
My pleasure, my friend. Lots of memorable moments out there today. Hopefully tomorrow can produce much of the same.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to get into round 2. Let's head out onto the course. Luke Elvey here alongside my mate Rich Beam in the booth. It's always delightful to have you with us. Our featured player begins the day inside the top 20. Will he make a move north? We head down to the 1st hole. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Standing over his 2nd shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right. Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
This would be a great up and down. That one almost went in the hole. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
A good look at par here.
Currently 9 under for the event. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole. Well struck. Setting up this approach now from a similar spot to yesterday.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with this next shot. It wasn't very good.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Just a short putt remaining here. It's Justin Thomas in top spot on the leaderboard as we head over to the next. Stepping onto the par 3 third. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. Just a simple tap in for par on this one. And JT holds the advantage in this tournament as we move to the next. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Playing from around 160 yards.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And a chance here to move inside the top 10 in the standings.
A big, swinging, sweeping left to righter. Started beautifully.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And JT is currently our leader. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Downwind on this shot.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Justin Thomas is our current leader. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. That's some good golf right there. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
That one's come up short. This putt to move into a tie for ninth. He's in a tie for ninth place at the moment. Deep into the front nine. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Ooh. This putt coming up is for birdie. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Oh, that was pure. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
I like the look of this one. Was on a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And it's that man JT on top spot of this leaderboard. Good playing from Justin Thomas. On the tee now, the par 3 ninth. Going with the hybrid. We need this one to bounce right. Yeah, nicely played. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent.
Looking good.
Yeah, that's one of those putts you're happy to walk after. Did everything but go down. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. Here we are at the 10th, a par 4. Oh, that is crushed. Great looking shot, this. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Starting this one out on a pretty big line.
Good putt there. That'll work.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Now a par 5 hole awaits.
Going and going and going.
His second shot here. Well, that'll work there. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. He finds himself currently in 9th. The 12th hole is a par 4. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Well, this looks a rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
This putt here to get to 14 under the card.
Starting this one out to the right, but it should swing back around.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for par.
That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And it's Justin Thomas in the lead. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
This is full send.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Oh, this is going hard left.
Well, this one's come out on a good line. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. This 14th hole is a par 3. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yep, that shot safely on the green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
A par putt awaits. And JT is currently our leader. This hole is a long par 4. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
This one's heading left, I think. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Just 10 feet to the cup here. And that drops for a birdie. And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that should find the bunker. And now from the fairway bunker.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
That was a misjudgment coming out of the sand.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. John, have you got a read on this one?
Not an easy putt here. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Currently 13 under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Yeah, that was a safe play. This is what remains to get into 7th on the leaderboard. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
That dog will hunt.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Oh, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. So 2 rounds in the book, some quality golf, but some room left to improve.
Always room to improve. Still hanging around in the top 10, but hasn't quite made that push through the field yet to challenge for the lead. I'll be interested to see how they play the next couple of days.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Third round coverage is about to kick off. Luke Elvey here, welcome back. We're delighted you've joined us. Our featured player is in 6th place as our coverage begins. Looking forward to seeing what he does here today. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day. That's a little untidy. Second shot here on the first.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
It's disappointing. So close to a birdie. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Time to take a look at the standings, and Justin Thomas currently holds top spot. Looking at a par 5 here. Unfortunately, that's going to end up in a tricky spot. This is his second shot. Well, that was a good strike. Okay, that'll work. This putt from around 18 feet. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Okay, pretty straight putt to start out with. I think it'll take a little turn to the left as it nears the hole.
He's tied for 6th on this leaderboard. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And after that, now sitting at 16 under for the event. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Should find the green. Oh, right by the hole. This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. Justin Thomas with a very healthy lead at the moment. To par 4, the 5th hole.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Oh, this one looks pretty handy here. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies. And now moving him into the top 5. Justin Thomas is our current leader. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. That was wonderfully done. This shot from about 190 yards out.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Wow, what a shot. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. It's Justin Thomas in the lead as we head over to the next. And hole number 7 is a par 5.
There are two menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Nicely done. A big opportunity with an eagle putt. Oh, what a putt. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. That's a good-looking shot there. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow. Going flag hunting on that shot. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, tidy looking shot that. A birdie putt awaits. Go on, get in the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. On the tee of the par 4 10th hole.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Well, this one's going right at the flag. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. It's just about 3 feet away. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. On the tee of the 11th, a par 5. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Looks like this one's going left to right.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And Justin Thomas is dominating the field at this stage. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, great swing there. From around 180 yards out. That was special.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Putting for birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
That's nicely done.
This one is all over it.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's begin the 14th. Going with the hybrid. This would be a great up and down. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This one to save par.
Justin Thomas currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Now, great rhythm on that swing. Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Opting for the 6-iron. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. And he's down there. You got to read?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
That's disappointing. Just a short putt remaining here. He's currently sitting in 4th position. On the tee now, the par 4 16th.
Pretty good shot there.
He's setting up for his 2nd shot. An opportunity for a birdie here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Just hammered that through the line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole. That's going to find the water, sadly. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
Okay, I didn't see that from the rough.
This next putt is for bogey. And JT is currently our leader. It's time to tee off on the 18th hole. Ah, absolutely flushed. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Oh, that's a good line. Ooh. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4. And the putt drops for birdie. And as he finishes his round, he'll wind up in a share of 4th spot on the leaderboard. Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. TPC Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Hello, everyone. Luke Elvey here, and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. Yesterday, we saw an inspired performance of 10 under the card for our featured player. I think the viewers at home will have high expectations for him again today. Now to the first hole. And let's see what he can do here today. Time for the second shot into the first. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. And JT holds the advantage in this tournament as we move to the next. Here's a look at the par 5 second. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. This shot coming from around 220 yards.
And this just might be good enough to go down.
That was a well-played hole. Take the birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Just needs this one to kick right. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, it looks like this is about 21 feet. Starting out to the left here. This is going to come back.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This for par.
He's currently in 4th in this tournament. And now onto the par 4 4th hole. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
And he's safely on the green. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
I'm pretty sure this is quite a hard break to the left.
A little bit too much on that putt.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Justin Thomas with a very healthy lead at the moment. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction. So driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
They're nicely holed. And as we move along, it's Justin Thomas in the lead. Time to tee off at the 6th. Wow, that was just striped. This is his second shot.
Okay, one extra club.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. 19 feet to the cup. Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. This is going right at the hole. And makes it. What a bomb. Justin Thomas is our current leader. Time now to play the par 5 7th.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped. You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Seven feet to the cup. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
Oh, I don't mind the look of this one. In fact, this is looking fantastic. That was a great shot at the right time. And Justin Thomas is dominating the field at this stage. Teeing off now on this par 3. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, this one's going to end up inside the range. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
It's Justin Thomas in top spot on the leaderboard as we head over to the next. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. quality shot, that one. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Ouch, that hurts. Always nice to have a birdie putt. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
What a putt that was. Well, it's an 8-stroke buffer now for our leader as we head to the next. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. Bit untidy, wasn't it? Got some good distance on that one. Yeah, that one's looking good. Yeah, nice looking shot there. And that brings to an end that hole. And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Not bad. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And it's that man, JT, on top spot of this leaderboard. Good playing from Justin Thomas. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie here on the 13th. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. On the tee here of the par 3 14th. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Not a bad play, that one. Oh, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
Don't you just love a big breaking left to righter started perfectly on line?
Putting for a par here. Justin Thomas with a very healthy lead at the moment. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
Luke, that's a stonking drive.
His second shot here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. That'll work there. Second shot here on the 16th.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. This 17th hole is a par 3. Top draw, sir. Top draw. Oh, that was so close to going in. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. Not a bad line, this one. Oh, well done. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Well, out on tour, they call it the turkey. 3 straight birdies. Good luck for him. And with that, his round has come to a close. I'm not sure he was absolutely thrilled with this, but still a good result, finishing in 2nd.
Not a bad result whatsoever. Top 3 at any tournament is a good showing. Didn't get the top prize, but still lots of positives to take from. However, they're probably also going to look at the negatives, what they could have done better to get to that first place, but still nice paycheck headed their way.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.